first thing you'll notice is that this is not our typical review. Notice I said our. Signor Rallo is missing today. He's making a sacrifice for all of you. He's in Italy learning more about Sicilian food and wine. Then he's going to Montalcino in Tuscany, where he'll have some good reports for you, I'm sure. And finally, he'll be participating in the harvest at Sassicaia, the great estate in coastal Tuscany. So Victor can't be here. I'm only a little jealous, not too jealous, because today I'm going to get an opportunity to taste the wine that arrived just recently. It's Rallo Soave, which is the white counterpart to the red Ripasso Valpolicella. Again, these are RalloWines, very well made, very high quality, at reasonable prices. Okay, let me tell you a little something about Soave. Soave is a town in the eastern edge of the Licini Hills, between Verona and Venice, in a region called the Veneto. So it's not far from Lake Garda. It's very close to Verona. It's just a little east of Verona. And when you're driving along the Autostrada, the superhighway, and you look at the town of Soave, you'll see a big Bola sign, and then on the top of the hill you'll see a castle. It's a beautiful Soave castle. Thousands and thousands of people come every year to see the castle. The soil is rich in minerals, and it produces one of the greatest grape varieties, white grape varieties in Italy. A grape variety that doesn't grow throughout the rest of Italy, but only in this one little area. It's a tongue twister. It's called Garganega. Soave must be made primarily from Garganega grapes. And then most Soaves are coal-fermented stainless steel with really good tropical fruitiness, good fruit acid balance, and you know, coal-fermented stainless steel. Excellent substitute for Pinot Grigio. This Soave, to me, is even a little more special because you're allowed to blend in some other grapes. And Cortameri, who's the producer of Rallo Soave, blends in a little bit of Chardonnay, usually about 15%, and Pinot Grigio, about 15%. The remainder, 70%, is called Garganega. Okay? Soave is still one of the most popular DOC wines of Italy. It was very popular in the United States about 20 years ago, thanks to the great work of the Bola family and then Folinari. Eventually, a lot of very mediocre Soave came into the United States. It dropped off in popularity, was replaced with Frascati, Corvo, finally Pinot Grigio. But worldwide, Soave's popularity has never diminished. Okay? There's a big resurgence now. Premium producers like Gini and Piero Pan are making Soaves for $30, $40, $50 or more. So a big comeback is taking place, and that's the spirit of the Rallo Soave. This can go with seafood dishes. It goes best with the lake fish on Lake Garda. But if you're not on Lake Garda and you're barbecuing something, Rallo Soave is the wine for you. They're also, both the Valpolicella and the Soave, at ridiculously low prices. The Ripasso Valpolicella is $13 and the Soave is $10. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes to try the Soave with food. Well, the chef has prepared a couple of things. I think they will complement the Soave, and the Soave will complement them. First of all, we have a line-caught halibut on top of succotash. It looks delicious. And again, it's line-caught, it's sustainable. So this is very high-quality seafood. And then we have a maracchiata dish with some mussels and clams and some sole on top of pasta. And I can assure you that I am going to determine whether the Soave goes great with this. It's always good, excuse me for talking with food in my mouth, it's not the first time. It's always good to put some of the fish in your mouth and some of the wine in your mouth and see if it complements. And it goes extremely well, extremely well. We'll try a little bit of the sole. Sol has a tomatoey sauce, and it's picked up beautifully in the Soave. Lots of tropical aspects, pineapples, melons. It's dry but has good fruitiness to it. As I said, you could use this with grilled chicken. There's a minerality, but it's suppressed by the fruitiness of the wine. So kudos to the kitchen. I think the food is really sensational. Of course, up to the wine, and the wine is up to the food. So whether it's fish or fowl, I think Rallo Soave 2009 Classico at $10 a bottle is a steal. The Ripasso Valpolicella at $13 a bottle. Sort of the baby style Amarone, has some of the aspects of Amarone. This is also very good. I did point out, or would like to point out, that the person labeling the Rallo Soave was a little shorter than the one labeling the Valpolicella was a little shorter than the one labeling the Soave. Actually, it's all done by machine, and that's the way they synchronize it. But two very good wines, not only for summer use, but you can drink them throughout the fall and the winter. Cheers.